Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're talking direct variation. Okay, this is equivalent fractions, talking about things are proportional. So let's take a look at it. All right, so direct variation, we're talking about proportional relationships, ways that you read it. X and Y are directly proportional. Y varies directly as X. What it means is that Y and X are increasing or decreasing by the same factor. So we're talking about multiplication relationships. Remember when we talk multiplicative, that can include division. So we're going to look at that. And I'm going to show you 3 different strategies to approach this. They aren't the only strategies, but give you a few different options in case you don't know what to do. All right, so the first strategy is look for, do you already know the multiplication or division to create the new information? Okay, this is kind of the simplest, most straightforward. It's like, woohoo, thank you for giving this to me. Okay, all right, so this is what it looks like. Suppose y varies directly with x, and y equals 7 when x equals 2. Find x when y is 42. All right, so when it says y varies directly as x, this is what we've been doing with unit rates, with slope. Y varies directly with x. So that's our ratio again, y to x. Okay, I'm going to go look for what is given. So I know y is 7, so y is in the numerator, so I put 7 there. When x is 2, so I put 2 in the denominator. Really important you set everything up, put your numbers in the right spot. Otherwise, everything gets messed up. Okay? All right. Then it says find x when y is 42. Okay, y is the numerator, so it gives me the 42. And it says find the x value. All right. First thing I always do after I set it up is I ask myself, do I know what I multiply by to get to that other piece? Well, I know that 7 times 6 gets me to 42. So that means that I want to do 2 times 6 to get me 12. So x equals 12. Okay, so that's the first thing. Always look, do I know what it is already? Okay, so let's do it again. Suppose y varies directly as x. All right, so y varies directly as x. When y is 9, x is 0.5. So putting them in the spots they belong. Okay, find y this time. Okay, so I don't know my numerator when x is 20. Okay, so the first thing I want to know is, do I know how to get from 0.5 to 20 with multiplication? I know if I do times 40, that gets me to 20. So if I do that up here, because we want to keep everything equivalent, right? So 9 times 40, that's going to be 360. So y equals 360 when x is 20. Okay, so that's your first strategy. Do I know the multiplication? Whatever I multiply one part by, I have to do the same to the other piece, or else it's not equivalent. Okay, so whatever I do to one part, I have to do it to the other part. All right, let's look at another strategy. Okay, maybe I don't see the relationship across, okay, like we just went across times 40, right? If I don't see it across, look vertically. Okay, what in the world, Miss Valente? Let's find out. Suppose y varies directly as x, so y varies directly as x. Okay, set up my ratio, label the parts. Y is 36, so 36 when x is 4. And then it says find y. Okay, so I don't know my numerator when x is 11. All right, when I look at this, I'm like, I don't know what I multiply off the top of my head. 4 times what equals 11. So I'm like, okay, that's not super helpful right now. But I do see that if I do 4 times 9, that gets me to 36. So this has to be the same relationship over here. So if I do 11 times 9, that will tell me my missing part here. So y would have to be 99 when x is 11. Okay, so using what I know to find what I don't know. Okay, but looking for a relationship. So I didn't know 4 times something equals 11, but I knew 4 times 9 gets me to 36. So I could do that with the 11 as well, because it's a proportion, and that's how proportions work. They have these relationships, okay? All right, let's look at that again. Y varies directly as X. Y varies directly with X, okay? Y is 32 when X is 8. Find X, okay, this time I don't know the bottom, when Y is 20. Okay, first thing I look for is, do I know 32 times something gets me 20? I don't know that off the top of my head. Okay, so I'm going to see if there's a different relationship. Okay, I can see that going from, since I'm missing the bottom, I'm looking for, like, do I know how to get to the bottom? So 32, I know divided by 4 gets me to 8. Sweet. If I do 20 divided by 4, that gets me my missing piece here. So X is 5 when Y is 20. Okay, so using relationships, proportions are multiplicative relationships. Okay. All right, so there's 2 strategies. Here's the third one. Okay. When all else fails, I can always use a unit rate. This will work no matter what my proportion is. So if you get stuck, if you don't remember the other relationships, you can always find the unit rate and then use that to find your missing piece. All right, suppose Y varies directly as X. So set up my fraction, okay? Y is 15 when X is 6. So there's what's given. And then it says find X, so I don't know bottom, when Y is 70. Okay, so I look first, do I know 15 times something gets me 70? Off the top of my head, I don't know that. Okay, then I look, well, do I know 15 divided by something gets me to 6? Off the top of my head, I don't know that. Okay, so I'm going to use my unit rate. Divide 15 by 6. You can use Desmos if you need to. Okay, that's going to give me 2.5 over 1. This is the unit rate. Divide 15 by 6. Okay, because we divide 6 by 6 to get 1, 15 by 6 gets 2.5. All right, from there, I still have my missing piece to this. All right, maybe I still don't know this relationship, but I can find it by doing 70 divided by 2.5. Throw that in a calculator real quick. You're going to find 28. This is your missing value. Okay, so X is 28 when Y is 70. X is 28 when Y is 70. I could see if that's right. If I did 15 divided by 6, that's 2.5. 70 divided by 28 should also be 2.5. Okay. All right. So we found the unit rate, and then we use that to figure out, okay, what's my missing piece? Let's look at it one more time. Here we go. Suppose Y varies directly with X. Y divided by X. Y is 9 when X is 12. And it says find Y. Okay, so I'm missing the top part when X is 52. Okay, label everything. Make sure you're putting your numbers in the right spot. That is the first hurdle to conquer. All right, again, I say, okay, do I know 12 times something gets me to 52? I don't know that off the top of my head. Do I know 12 times something gets me to 9? I might not off the top of my head, so we can use a unit rate. 9 divided by 12, that's what a fraction means, it's division. 9 divided by 12 is going to give me 0.75 over 1. Okay, that's my unit rate. Okay, and we know that that's supposed to equal something over 52. This is nice because I have the 1 right here going to 52, so I do times 52, right? 1 times 52 is 52. Keep the equivalent, so times 52. Pop that in your calculator, and you get 39. So y is 39 when x is 52. Okay, 3 different strategies. It's finding that relationship. Lots of ways you can do it. Okay, look for what you might already know. Can I go straight across? Do I know the multiplication to get across? If not, do I know it vertically? Can I go up or down, right? Depending what the information gives me. If not, use the unit rate and then find your information from there.